welcome to T-Boys TV. We're back again with another Hatters Show, but for the first ever time on the Hatters Show, I am by myself. My dad is not available at this time, rightly so. It is 10:30. Obviously, I had work earlier, and I didn't finish until late. Lucky enough, I didn't start too early. I'm a little bit tired, but not overly, so that is all right. But it's only right we do this. Obviously, Luton have got a game coming up tomorrow, and then obviously talk about the Millwall game beforehand. And my dad did do a little pre-recorded voice type note, so I'll just play that up to the microphone, and I'll do that shortly. Something he didn't go through was the lineup, but it's not that iffy on the Millwall game. But other than that, he spoke about his overall thoughts on the game, his man of the match, and then previewed the Peterborough game. So what we'll do is I will go through the lineup, say my thoughts on it, and then we will go through what he said, and I'll pause it and say what I've got to say. So there you go. Big up Chris. He says, good evening, mate. Big up yourself, mate. I hope you're well. Yep, I'm good, thanks, mate. Just a little bit tired. Hope you're well. Yes, T, how's it going? Yep, all good, mate. Like I said, just a little bit tired. Obviously, I went to Birmingham today. A lot of travelling. I've been there a lot in recent weeks. You know what I mean? This time it weren't to see Luton lose. You know what I mean? But we'll start off with Millwall reaction. So like I said, I'll talk about the lineup first and my thoughts on the lineup when I saw it originally. Let me just get it up because I can't remember it from the top of my head. Of course, that would be a bit mad if I did. So the lineup was a 3-5-2, the usual formation. Shea was in goal. Back three of Lockyer, Naismith and Potts. I'll tell you something I was very happy with. I was very happy that Potts did keep his place, even though Naismith was back. Usually when Naismith's been playing this season, he's been on the left side of that midfield, of that defence, So it's good to see that Potts kept his place. Naismith was in the centre. And then the midfield, the wing-back, Bree on the right side, Bell on the left. Midfield of Ruddock, Lansbury and Campbell. Now, I thought Ruddock would be, he was slowing the play down a little bit. Obviously, in the vlog, you heard me say that sort of stuff. He was, I'm not going to lie. Lansbury, again, about him starting, a lot of people come at me when I said that he's been the player that I'm not happy with the most, most disappointing player for this season for Luton. Like I say, a lot of people say Musgrave, Pereira's on loan, what I'm on about. Loads of people go on about Musgrave, but Musgrave's young. You know what I mean? Lansbury's got that experience. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just not been good enough. I'll get more into people's performances, but he was in midfield. And then Campbell, obviously, you've got to start Campbell. He's been brilliant, especially the later stages of this season. Just gets stuck in every game and he pops up every now and then with a banger. We know that. So, only right. And then up top was the brilliant duo of Cornick and Adebayo. You know what I mean? So, overall, happy with the lineup. I thought Ruddock would be very raring to go. Obviously, Congo, he didn't actually get to play a game, which is a bit annoying. Travel all that way, not even to play a game. Like, we'll sort that about. But it's just Lansbury, really, if I'm being honest. And that's no disrespect to him. That's just he hasn't been good enough for me when he's been at Luton. So that's what I'll say about that. And then quickly, before I go through the comments, the bench as well. Sonny Bradley was back. Brilliant to see. Obviously, he did have a child. Congratulations. But he was training for a while before that. He didn't come on in this game. But it's good to see that he's back and he could potentially be an option to start tomorrow. I'll get into that later. And then Hilton, Eisted, Jerome, Kioso, Fred and Snodgrass. So, very happy with that bench. A lot of people are a bit surprised about Clark and Berry. I just think they didn't play because, Millwall have tall centre-backs or weren't involved in the team, shall I say. But I can definitely see them coming back for Peterborough. Even if one's starting, one's on the bench or whatever. But I'll get into that. Just my usual self. Thanks as always. Yep, no worries, mate. No worries. Arsenal, big up to Narshe. He says, Arsenal, sorry, game was terrible. Yep, I watched a bit of it. And boy, what the hell's going on? I know Palace is a good side, but yeah, that was terrible from Arsenal. Terrible. Like, no player can hold their head up high in that game, in my opinion. You always knew you weren't going to win that. When Smith Rowe had a try, nothing was falling your way. You had the opportunities and they just weren't falling your way. But yeah, the defending was calamity. We can't, say that it wasn't. Millwall, always one of them teams hard to beat. Exactly, going into it, I had a feeling it was going to be a draw. Like I said, I didn't get the score prediction right, but I got the outcome. We've got to remember they were eight games unbeaten until they lost to Stoke, and then obviously have had an international break to rest up. And most of our games, like my dad said, going into it, have been draws at home ever since we've played them. So I had that feeling. I've seen us playing. When we come back up from the Championship, I don't even think we've beat them at home. Since we've come back up. Obviously away, beat them 2-0, but at home, I don't think we have. Millwall's always stable, mid-table in Championship, absolutely. And another thing, actually, if they were to lose this game, their playoff hopes would have been done. Do you know what I mean? So, Faith says we're going to batter Peterborough. As I said, I'll get into that in a bit. Whenever Arsenal play someone decent, they crumble. I told you all this. It's true. It's true. It is true. Arsenal are a football version of Anthony Joshua. When play someone decent, they crumble. Yeah. But you have to give Palace credit as well. Like, I'm not hearing no one giving them credit. I'm being dead serious. Like, they're not the only team that's lost. Well, Arsenal are not the only team that's lost 3-0 to Palace. Tottenham did and all. Like, all right, people say, it's Tottenham rare tear. A lot of people wouldn't have said Palace to win. So Palace were the underdogs in them sort of games. But anyway, less of that. But yeah, obviously, like I said, my dad's done a little voice note thing. So we'll go through it section by section, sort of. So yeah, here we go. Let me just turn it up so you can hear it quite loud. Not overly loud, but...
Yes, T-Boys TV. Darren here.
What's this doing?
TV. Darren here. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the Millwall game, my thoughts on that, and the upcoming Peterborough game. And I'm going to throw a line-up in there and score prediction. So regarding the Millwall game, it was a difficult game, as we knew it would be. Their first goal was good.
Right. So pause it at that bit. Obviously, Millwall went 1-0 up. They took the lead twice in this game. A very good goal. I thought we could have shut him down. Just shut him down. Like, there was, especially in that first half, we were just letting him run into places, have space and stuff like that. But yeah, like my dad said, very good finish. Couldn't take it away from him. It was a wicked goal. I'm not going to lie. So yeah.
He started a bit slow.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. Adebayo got the equaliser. Brilliant play from the Lansbury, Ruddock, Bell. And then Adebayo, brilliant finish. Shine the quality there.
Right, so obviously 1-1. Made it 1-1, shortly after. I know this might sound a bit mad. The only players I'm giving credit for that goal are Bell and Adebayo. Obviously, a good little 1-2s they had. You saw it on the vlog. Ruddock, I hear why my dad said Ruddock and Lansbury in it, because they was part of it. But I think out of it, Bell and Adebayo were the ones who proper made it happen. Ruddock and that were just passing it. Like, Ruddock was taking too long. Like, we were shouting at him. We were not happy with him. So, there you go. And Lansbury just... Yeah, I if I'm being honest, more credit, in my opinion, goes to Bell and Adebayo. Like, definitely. I wouldn't even really say the others. That might sound harsh, but, that's my opinion. I was there firsthand, you know what I mean? So, there you go. But yeah, let's get into some comments before we go on to the next bit. You're right, Tyler. Crystal Palace. Nah, not the best team in the land, but like people do need to not act like Arsenal are the only team that's got slapped up to Palace. How dare you diss a former? Yeah, he's just not good enough. Well, he hasn't been good enough for Luton. Simple as. But anyway, let's go to the next bit.
So I was pleased with that. That looked good. The second goal was just a typical goal.
Right, so obviously that's the second half. So let's just talk about the rest of the first half. Obviously, I did halftime thoughts on the vlog, and I just thought we wasn't, like I said, we was just letting them get into spaces. We could have closed it down. We got the goal though. We got the goal, and the annoying thing is, as much as I said it was a well fought point against Millwall, because it was when you look at the circumstances. For me, Nathan Jones, loved the guy. He should have took Ruddock off well earlier. And you look at how the game went with Millwall going 2-1 up. It's a well fought point against good side as well. Like, we can't forget that. But yeah, I just thought we just weren't we just letting them get into space. Do you know what I'm saying? We were just letting it happen. But we got the goal, the equaliser, and they were there for the taking. They really were at points. I really did think they was, especially when we was going forward. There was times we should have done a lot better. But yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that first half. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I'm the only one on. First ever time on the Hatter Show, episode 33. So it took a while for me to be by myself. But yes, my dad has sent a voice note. Oh, I'm going through it. Obviously, spoke about the Millwall game and previewed the Peterborough. So we're going by it one by one. But yeah, it is me. It is only me for the first ever time on the Hatter Show. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's decent. It's decent. No, there's no T, Dad. Nah, there is. He's just not actually here. Look, he's got his voice notes. But yeah, let's go into the second half like he was.
We've conceded this season. We get caught out of the back.
Oh, yeah. So sorry. Yeah, he's talking about the second goal, isn't he? So, yep, like he said, it's typical, goal we've conceded this season. The ball getting played across. And, I knew he was going to score that. What's his name again? What's his name? Afobe. I knew he was going to score that. And I believe, though, this is how I believe more in Luton. If that was, the start of the season or halfway through, I'd be like, nah, the game's done. Like, even my dad was saying to me, because obviously I spoke to him like after the game and all that, and he was saying he thought that was it. I didn't. I believed. I've seen Luton score a lot of late goals as well this season, especially at home. Obviously, Bournemouth. Even crucial goals like Derby at home. So I had that feeling that we was going to bring it back, but yeah, it did really annoy me seeing their fans give proper celebrating right in front of my face. Some of the chants and that. Again, I will do a little thing on the vlog tomorrow at the start of the vlog, so beware of that. Just apologising if anyone did get offended, because I did say some madness, but yeah, they were saying mad stuff, about mum chants and, just it's why no one likes them, like I said. You know what I mean? Let's not take the mick now. Let's not take the mick. But yeah, let's go through some comments before we go on to the next bit. Felt sorry for the women at the World Cup draw. They all dressed up expecting James Bonds, but ended up Jermaine Jenkins. Oh dear. Loved the way Alex was giving it to him when they scored the first goal. Yeah, I know. Shocking goal to concede. Yeah, like I said, as soon as they were on that break, I knew they were scoring that. Well, the break and when they played it across, it's a goal. Nothing Shay can do about that. They're not all that, to be fair. I don't know about Millwall as a team, their fans, or what. I don't even know. But anyway, let's go to the next bit.
So it is what it is. But then we show good spirit, come back, brought Snodgrass on. You can see why we brought in the quality that he brings, just banging over that free kick, great delivery. So, we deserve that at the very least anyway. So, good result, really. Good result. I thought Lansbury done all right in that game. That's
right. So let's just talk about the second goal before we then go on to that. Now, the second goal, you saw Snodgrass's quality. Like, that's what he can do. A player with that experience and that know-how can just cross the ball in like that. Yeah, it was an own goal, but he put it into the right place, and it was brilliant. It was, like I said, I always had a feeling we was going to bring it back because I've seen it loads of times this season with Luton, and we've got that desire. Do you know what I mean? Now that we know and the players know what they want the playoffs. We will get the playoffs because, we're not going to lose the next. Like, we have to lose out like 4 or 5 games. That ain't happening. But they want to finish as high as possible, and they believe in each other, and they're just brilliant. They're just brilliant the way they fight till the end. I love it. I really do. Like I said, I always had that feeling, but like I said, Snodgrass, brilliant ball in. He's got that know-how. He's got that experience. And if we do go up to the Premier League, boy, let's try and get this guy. Let's try, even if it's for a season, let's try and get this guy. As I said, he's got the know-how. He's got the experience. And boy, I know Premier League clubs, that would take him back. Do you know what I mean? That is how good he is. So, and especially with the likes of maybe certain players going out the door, depending on who offers, offers for them. Yeah, try and get someone like Snodgrass on for a season at least. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but let's let my dad finish off this little bit about Lansbury.
Probably the best game I've probably seen him this season. So, man of the match for me.
Right. So we'll just obviously go on to the man of the match in a second. But Lansbury, as I said, first half, well, I haven't actually said yet. First half, I thought he was pretty poor. But second half, he did play a lot better. And I hear what my dad's saying. Usually, to be fair, when he has come on, he's just gave the ball away. Like, I've said it plenty of times on the episodes. I can't remember what game it was. It was a game we lost. It was Cardiff at home or Stoke at home. He just kept giving the ball away in stupid areas as well, where they just kept going forward. But in the second half, he done some good pings over. He looked a lot more calm on the ball, that sort of thing. So I do hear what my dad's saying there. I believe Luton actually announced that he got man of the match. Now, I'm not too sure about that, but let's let my dad see who his man of the match was.
Big Campbell.
Nope.
And the match for me would be Campbell. Because he was just biting. He's just come on and leaps and bounds, and he just looked good. He was just fighting for everything in that game. He loved that game. He was decent in that game. So yeah, Campbell. Next game.
Right, so obviously he's going on to Peterborough then. So yeah, my man of the match. My dad. Oh, well, I'll say what my dad's gone with. My thoughts. Campbell. Yeah, again got stuck in. Oh, just put a YouTube video on. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, got stuck in. He was brilliant. But I'm going to give it to Adebayo. I've rung my dad at half time, always do at the Luton games when he's not there. And I said we're so lucky to have a player like him. Like, it's mad how quickly he's gelled as well. Like, no, not even gelled, sorry. That's the wrong word. It's mad how quickly he's developed. Like, you got to remember, he was playing League 2 last season. And he's got a lot of teams eyeing him up, like Premier League clubs. And there was one time in the first half, he kept the ball on, and I was like, boy, how did he keep that on? Like, honestly, mate, we're so lucky to have a player like that. And obviously, he got the goal. Obviously, the second goal was an own goal. Very good finish. Good link-up play, like I said, good little 1-2s with Bell. And, yeah, we're just so lucky to have a player like that. Like, I will be worried if we don't go up, with him, because, boy, like I said, I can see him potentially going Burnley. Like I said on the last episode, with the teams that are linked with him recently, West Brom, can't see it. Huddersfield, if they were to go up, maybe. But Burnley, I think Burnley stay up. Like I said, they always find a way to. They're getting different sort of players in. Cornet, similar player to Adebayo. Wakehorse as well. That is the only thing I will say, but we are lucky, very lucky to have a player like that at our disposal. He is quality. He is quality. So, yeah, for me, he's my man of the match. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. But, yeah, I think that's everything I want to say about the Peterborough game, the Millwall game. Like I said, well fought point versus Millwall. Like I said, with the way the game went, obviously, like I said, the tactical changes, I think Nathan Jones did do him a little bit late. Like Ruddock should have come off a lot earlier. There was a chance in the second half where he should have shot, but he went for a back heel and it ended up going to no one. And I believe that might have led to their second goal, actually. I'm not 100% sure. I can't quite remember. But, yeah, he should have shot. And he was slowing the game down a bit. And he's done that a lot this season. Obviously, I love the guy. But, yeah, he needs to sort that out. He really does. But, yeah, there you go. Well thought point. Like I said, with us going 2-1 down as well, I had that feeling it was going to be a draw. I did. And I don't think it's a bad result, like I said. So that's all I'm going to say about that game. But let's get into some comments. The way says, nah, Alex can't stand them. Yeah, they are mad. But yeah, let's get into the game tomorrow against Peterborough away. I will be going to another match day vlog, like I said earlier. So let's just sort a few things out. Where is it gone, mate? There you go. Switch up like that. You know what I mean? Peterborough ground in the background now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Peterborough. Let's get into what my dad's got to say. Obviously, we'll do what we was doing last time. Stop it every now and then.
Peterborough.
Oh. Why does it keep doing this? Oh my God, bear with me, people.
Peterborough, game we should definitely be winning.
Yep, totally agree with that.
Especially, we know now we're capable of getting in the playoffs. Yep. This is a game that we should be proving that. We shouldn't be, having a poor away performance. I expect us to win. Been a few draws in the past. They're in history, they'll defend. They'll just defend. They'll try and stop the game and everything. We just need to show our quality. And I think we will. Their form's terrible. They haven't won in 8 games at home. The last 8 games at home, they're leading goals. Our away forms, but the teams we've lost to have been quite decent. Middlesbrough, playoff contenders, Sheffield United, and that. So, I think we're just going to be good enough to beat them.
Just quickly, I'm going to pause that. The only away loss recently that I can think that weren't a playoff fighting team was Birmingham, but we always seem to lose to them. I don't know what it is.
I expect to win. My starting lineup would be Shane.
Right. So we'll do it up to that bit. So that's his little preview of the game overall. Obviously, he's moving on to the lineup. So me personally, with the game, you look at a reverse fixture as well, which my dad didn't mention. Not a problem at all though. 3-0 to Luton. Obviously, opening day of the season as well. Very good win that was. I remember the Peterborough manager come out and said some madness, the same old, underestimating Luton. But the funny thing is, where are you now? I don't even like to diss Peterborough. I've got a soft spot for him. Obviously, great granddad's grave is actually in Peterborough, so that is mainly the reason why. To be quite honest, and my nan's lived there my great nan, has lived there for years. So yeah, so it's not any I just look out for him. I don't support him or anything. It's one of them. But yeah, like I said, 3-0. Like my dad said, they've lost 8 on the bounce at home or whatever it was. Obviously, their last game they lost 4-0 to Middlesbrough. Now, I think we're a very similar team to Middlesbrough. Obviously, we are going for the same things. A lot of people go, oh, they beat you 2-1 recently, though. Yeah, fair enough, but we beat them 3-1 when we played them before. So, like I said, we're both battling for the same thing. We're near each other in the table. So we're very similar teams, us and Middlesbrough. But yeah, for me, this is like a game like it was with Hull. But no disrespect to these sides, but we need to be winning these games. Simple as that. We need to be winning these games. It's as simple as that. Like I said, I am more confident when we're at home, but I am starting to get more confident away from home. So yeah, we should be winning this. We should be winning this. This is not even any disrespect to Peterborough. Like I said, there should just be a level in quality in this game, especially if how they've been. They're already down for me. I'm not going to lie. They're already down. So, yeah, but let's get through some comments and then read what listen to what my dad's gone with for lineup. Obviously, we know he's went for Shea already. Peterborough away should beat them. They're bottom of the pile. Exactly. Going 3-0 Luton. Fair enough. Chris has gone 3-0 Luton as well. Yeah, a lot of people have gone 3-0. I totally understand why. Big up Spencer. He's gone 2-0 to the Hatters. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. But yeah, let's get into what my dad would go for as a lineup. And then we'll go with what I will go with. Actually, do you know how we'll do it? We'll do it. So I'll get it up now. And if I agree, I'll just put them in. So yeah, let me just share the screen. Right, where is it? There it is. Right, so Shea in goal, like he said, yeah, he's our number one. And also, I didn't mention actually in the Millwall game, when it was 2-2, he done a very good save. Now, a lot of people go, oh, it's straight at him. But boy, when the ball's played across like that towards the end of the game, I think it's like the 88th minute or something, you've got to be on job there. It was played over. The guy was basically one-on-one and good save by Shea. So, yeah, big up Shea for that.
Up would be Shea in goal.
Oh, my God. Why does this keep doing this?
Starting lineup would be Shea in goal. With Naismith, it was good to see him back.
Obviously, 3-5-2.
We missed him, you can see. So he'll be starting. I'd start Bradley.
So let me just change formation as well. Just notice a 4-3-3. We will most likely go with a 3-5-2. So yeah, I agree with two of them. I just want to see who he puts as the other one.
I feel like he's going to be starting against Peterborough. Easing him back in. I'll start Lockyer. He had a pretty decent.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with that. Obviously, Dan Potts as well. Wish him. I'm not really too sure what happened. I know he had to put the thing around his head and blood was pouring out. So I would, not rush him in this, but he's been brilliant when he's come in recent games. I honestly thought Middlesbrough at home, back a while ago now was his last game for Luton. He come off at half time in that game. And yeah, he was terrible. He got a yellow card. But ever since then, he's come in and he's put in the shift. Even the other day, we all thought he had to come off. And fair play to him. He showed the heart of a warrior, stayed on the pitch. So fair play to him, even though blood was pouring out of his head. So fair play to him there. But yeah, I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree with the defence. I think Naismith deserves to start. And as I said, don't rush Potts. Bradley, like my dad said, I totally agree. I think he'll ease Bradley into this game. My personal opinion, I do think it'll be a very, there'll be players that don't usually starting in this game. We won't overdo it because at the end of the day, we do need to win it and we can't underestimate any team in the Championship. Like I said, even though this is a must-win and it should be a win, you never know. You look at what they did to QPR away, so that's what we'll say. But I agree. I absolutely agree with the back four, so to speak, including Shea. But yeah, there's that. Let's see what he's got to say next.
Game, couple bit dodgy moments, but he had a pretty decent game against Millwall.
Yeah, that's true about Lockyer.
Decent game against Millwall. It's got to be Bell on the left, Bree on the right.
You would say that because obviously they've been on form. I am actually going to give Bree a rest. I'm not going to lie. That might sound to some people like, why are you giving him a rest? You play him, let him play. But I'm going to go with Fred. I'm going to go with Fred. I honestly got a feeling Fred's going to start this game. You also look in the last game, I believe he scored against Peterborough. He scored 2, or I don't know. He had a really good game. He got like man of the match, I think. So I'm going to go with him as a wing back. You know, I think it's going to be like it was for him against Hull. You know, so that's what I'm saying with that. As for the left, I'm going to go with Bell. I'm going to go with Bell though. So yeah, so far the only change I would make is Fred, and I just think he'll start, to be honest. But I wouldn't be annoyed at all if Breeze to start. You know, we all know Breeze a confidence player. He needs the confidence, and you know, ever since he's had the confidence, he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant, and we need. You know, you notice ever since Luton fans have jumped off his back, he's been so much better. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Above them, and then for midfield, I'm going to go Ruddock again. Like he was a bit iffy, but he was fighting. He was trying too hard, I think. But I still think he'll start. Campbell, we got to start him again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this time, like I'll be putting Clark on the other side of them. So I think.
Oh my God! Why does this keep doing that?
Side of them.
So
Clark on the other side of them.
Honestly, what
on the other side of them. So I think if we go at them, then we should be winning. We got the quality up front to beat them, and then Adebayo.
Right. Okay. So he's moved on to strikers there. Midfield. You know, like I said, I will. You know, some players I will take out, even though they have been on form. Like, well, only one so far, which is Bree. But I'm going to go Campbell. You've got to put him in there. He's been solid. Like I said, you can't underestimate him, even though they're not doing great. You know, we need someone like Campbell in that midfield. Now, I am going to go with Clark on the right. I do see him playing this game. Obviously, he didn't play last game. He wasn't, you know, even on the bench. Like I said, I actually think that's because of his height. Like I said, Millwall players, most of them are tall, especially in that midfield. But yeah, Clark's been brilliant. You know, you could even say we was missing Clark in a way on Saturday. You could say that. But as for, am I going to go with Ruddock? I think Ruddock needs to be dropped. Honestly, like as I said, I love the guy, but I think he needs to be dropped. But I don't know who would go on that left side. Maybe Lansbury, maybe a return of Berry in that midfield. I'm going to go with Berry. I'm going to go with Luke Berry. So, yeah, that's my midfield. And then obviously my dad said Adebayo up top. Yeah, that's a definite for me. Like, you know, you got to be playing him, you know, after the last game as well. Great finish. Yeah, he's class. And trust me, he can cause riot on that Peterborough defence, 100%.
Cornick up front.
So he's got Adebayo and Cornick, and I'm going to go with the same. So, yeah, that deadly duo. So, yeah, I agree with him on everyone, bar Berry, bar Ruddock, who he's obviously put where I've put Berry, or he would have put there, and then Fred. So, yeah, that's my lineup, what I would go with. So, I'd only make 2 changes compared to my dad's. And, yeah, let's get on to what he's got to say for a score prediction.
That would be my lineup. And I'm going for a 3-0 Luton win. So big up yourselves. T-Boys TV. Peace.
There you go. That's it. That's everything my dad's got to say. And, yeah, that about the last 2 games. So, yeah, as for my score predictions, he's gone 3-0. I've been saying it all week. I've been going with what he has and what you lot, well, most of you lot have, which is 3-0. I was debating 2 or 3-0. I just think, you know, the quality will be too much, especially with how they've been. And this is a must-win game. Like I said. So, yeah, I'll do goal scorers as well. We will start doing that. We'll probably do that on the next episode. I won't ask my dad now. He might even be asleep, to be honest. So, yeah, goal scorers, I'm going to go Adebayo, Fred. I am going to go Fred. I believe, yeah, like I said earlier, I believe they both scored the last game. I know Adebayo did, like last time we played him. But Fred, he done madness. I remember that. It was first game of the season, you know what I mean? And then other goal scorer, I'm going to go Campbell. I think he's going to score a rocket again. Or it might even be like a goal like Reading away, where the ball got played across to him and it was a good finish. You know, done what he had to do. So, yeah, that's what I'm going with for goal scorers. And, yeah, there you go. There you go. That is everything done of the Hatters Show. You know what I'm saying? Episode 33. So, yeah, people, big up everyone that's tuned in. I appreciate it, considering, you know, it was a bit different on the Hatters Show. And plus, my dad's obviously not here today, but I made sure he was able to still send a voice thing. As I said, the reason he's not on is one, because of time, and obviously I had work and I didn't get back till late. And I did want to watch the Palace versus Arsenal game, so that's also why the stream is when it is. But yeah, like I said, that is it. Next, video or whatever will obviously be the vlog tomorrow. So there you go. Hopefully you lot enjoy that. And just a reminder, I will be doing a message at the start. Apologising to people that might have got offended by what I said to, the Millwall fans. It wasn't overly deep. It could have been worse. But I did say a word that I don't really say a lot, which is the C word. You know what I mean? So there you go. It's not really a word you want to use, you know what I mean? But like I said, there was reasons to it, but I'll get more into it tomorrow. Big up everyone that's tuned in. Don't forget to smash a lot on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, with the notification bell on. It'd be much appreciated. And share the channel. And if you want to follow me across any of my socials, link to them are in the description. Obviously, my dad does music as well. Dazzy D on Mixcloud. Link to that is in the description. He's got some mixes on there. Check them out. Trust me, it's decent. Decent. He's been doing it for years. He used to actually do MCing as well. Don't know if he's actually said that on here, but yeah, definitely check it out, people. Definitely check it out. Subscribe to my other channel as well, T-Boys TV Extra. Like I said, I post clips and highlights, but I'm also gonna probably do non-sporting stuff on there in the summer. So yeah, there you go. Spencer says, thanks for coming, Gobners. I think he might have meant to put Gooners. Yeah, he did. Big up yourself, Spencer, mate. Take care, T, and yourself, mate. Take care, everyone else. Thank you for coming on. Like I said, smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new with the notification bell on. Be much appreciated. Subscribe to my other channel as well, T-Boys TV Extra, where I post clips and highlights, and other stuff will be coming on there, like I said. Check out my dad on Mixcloud. Drop him a follow as well. Subscribe. I can't remember what else I was going to say. But yeah, do all that good stuff. Be much appreciated. And I'll see you lot on the vlog tomorrow. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming on. And until next time, guys, stay safe, take care, and peace.